Hello, you know who it is. In this newsletter, I'll be talking about why it's important to not have a place to go, but always understand where home is, be it with relationships or other types of stuff in your life, especially the ideas of self development, archetypal perspectives, character scenarios, all that jazz. So, you don't know what you're really after, but you want to be after something. You don't realize that there's already a place you're going to go to when you're honing in on your desires. And understanding that you don't need to know where you're going or where you're from in a way. Because what's important is the present moment and where you hone into it. They say that if you focus too much on the future, you get trapped there. You focus on it too much on the past, you get trapped there too. And then you get like this sort of like a composite compensation, compensating for what you don't have or what you do have. Just issue right there. See, you have to be a little busy where you don't get sucked up and be overconfident, even if you have tons of money or if you have tons of people around you. It's important to hone into your loneliness and your shyness and use it as a skill to be even more confident or less. This is not a game, you know. You can think of life as a game. It's technically not, and sometimes we're dragged back in that time where we thought it was the good old days. But what if the good old days is right here, right now? This beautiful place we're on, planet Earth. This place where we can take care of our plants, creatures, and I wouldn't say there is exact harmonious idea, but there's not just one type of balance. There's many types of balance you can hone into. Many types of archetypes you can see from different angles or degrees, you know? So, what exactly are you after? What exactly are you after? Are you after success? Are you after, like, a skill, rank, dominance, submissiveness? I don't really think that some of these labels we put on are necessary, but I'm just dragging into different topics, sort of like poetry. Talking on camera, writing stuff down is a little like poetry, you know. But what are you gonna do tomorrow? What are you gonna do the next day? It's great to focus on what's around you and not the far-reaching past, not the distant future. Because definitely, I wouldn't say we're heading in the wrong direction because there's always like right and wrong no matter where you go. And that's the issue with polarity and why there needs to be a lot more good in order to create a new moral code that we go by, new perspective on logic and reasoning, and a way to actually, in a way, you can have acquaintances and hang out with them and treat them like a friend. And it's great because we don't realize that even our closest friends sometimes don't give us what we need, and that's selfish. And sometimes they feel similarly, or they just feel like they're comfortable where it's at and don't want to move onwards. And that's actually not a bad thing because change is, you don't have to change all the time. You can stay stagnant and preserve who you are for a while. And no matter what you do, you're going through a different shift, a different thing that's going on. The issue we have is that we're sucked in too much technology and stories, movies, books, and we never really get to see what is really there, you know? We get lost in it. Then we get found. Honestly, you just gotta be aware, but not too aware. I'm have a different style nowadays. I can talk more. People liked me back then for some reason. Even though I made no sense to anybody. But it was just this type of honing into this type of personality I had. Very hyperactive. Very energetic. I kind of have it now, but have a response ability to be able to be calm and serene while having lots of energy. So, do you really, really, really want to be part of a dominance hierarchy that limits and does not limit? It kind of puts you in a game where you have to either win or lose. Do you really want to be part of that? I don't really think so. I don't think it's great. You gotta see the intuition behind the lies of, not necessarily lies, but for the structure of the hierarchies that we are always part of. And just understand that I'm not telling you to understand. This is like a reminder for myself, honestly. Each one of these videos are like reminders for me to deal with the environment, deal with what we do with our lives, hone into different areas of strength, areas of intelligence. We don't have to necessarily be so polarized. It's nice to see your own viewpoint. I guess I don't agree with a lot of mystical things or spirituality or soul wise, you know. I don't really think about religion. I like to focus on, what do you think? I like to focus on the moments that we cherish. And you shouldn't live every day like it's your last, honestly. Because we have a long, 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 long time ahead of us in a way. And that's it for now. I'm gonna make this video a little shorter. But all I want to tell you is to subscribe, comment, like, send me more stars when I go on the reels, and go on my Facebook, facebook.com/Andrew Garcia Z, and follow. Also, I'll have an Instagram that I'll make. Actually, I do have one, and I'm gonna use it for different stuff. There's a lot of new content ahead of me, and it will be shown. It's not necessarily new or old, but just if you're really interested in what I have to say, then there will be a lot of more content that I'll be talking about. Kind of like, there's always an alternative everywhere you go. Like, seeing things different, like seeing with your eyes again, and understanding that you've seen something before, but there's qualities you haven't noticed. And that's what happens when you're slightly aware of things. You don't have to be fully aware, you know, as I said before. I don't know if I'll stop this video at 10 minutes. I'm not sure. You thought that was ending, I guess. But it's sort of like an ending, I guess. But, yeah. Thought I heard a noise, but it was nothing. Just outside, you can see the view. It's nice. I'm gonna get something to eat, and I'll be going through there, you know. Be kind, and be great. Don't get too stressed, you know, because it's best or very unique to be in a way, your own type of goodness. But understand that, yeah, I gotta go. Keep in touch. See ya.